Hey Colleen, I'm going to show you what's going on with your car, okay? So as you can see, we've got the tires off of your car and everything like that. And this is what I was originally replacing. This is the top of it, right here. And this is where, these are the springs. And I was replacing this part right here. This part runs from down there all the way up to the bottom into the strut. Anyways, when I was doing that, I noticed that where the strut connects, as you can see, is completely rusted out. In fact, you can see all the way through it. So why is that important? Well, it's important for a couple of reasons. The first reason being that your wheel is held on by this controller arm here. Your controller arm goes up and down and allows the car to move up and down. Well, anyways, since this is right here, it's connected to this, it's completely rusted out. And that creates a pretty big problem because if that breaks, your control arm could snap off. So that is a pretty big problem. As you can see, I knocked off a ton of rust, and it's rusted. Maybe that's a better view of it. It's rusted all the way through, all the way around that. So we're going to go ahead and take care of that. Here's the new part. Well, it's not exactly new, obviously, but as you can see, there's a little bit of surface rust on it, but not nearly as much rust as the one you currently have. So here's the part where we were looking at. It's upside down, but this is the part right here. And as you can see, there's surface rust, but there's no real rust. There's no deep rust. So that's what we're going to be replacing. Of course, we're going to go ahead and take this and sand it down, and then give it a coat of rust-proof paint before we put it back on. Since we're taking the time to do it, might as well do it right. So anyways, that's what your car looks like, and that's where we're at currently. So hopefully that gives you a better idea of what's going on. Now, I guess a couple more things I can explain to you are the parts over here. For one thing, this part right here, that part controls, that's your steering. So when you move the steering wheel, that actually is what physically moves this back and forth. And these are in good shape. Your tie rods are in really good shape, so that's good. We don't have to replace any of that stuff. Your brakes are in good shape. Looks like they were just replaced not too long ago. And yeah, so looks like everything's pretty good shape except for the big piece over there. We're going to give you, I'm going to make sure you have an oil change, and we're going to go ahead and steam clean your engine, but those are just cosmetic things. And again, the other side is, it's going to be harder to see, but it's in good shape. It's not rusted through, but the other side is. So we really want to make sure that that's fixed, so it's safe to go on down the road. So, all right, well, I'll talk to you later.